Starting a print-on-demand business with Etsy is probably one of the most easiest as well as lucrative businesses you can start right from the comfort of your couch. However, if you have been seeing different videos and even other people's Etsy shops online, I know you see the potential, but you may not see the process of how to actually get started yourself. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you step by step and click by click how to actually start your Etsy shop with Printify, how to actually create a listing, and how to make sure that once that listing gets sold, you have everything filled out in Printify so you can get that product to your customer. I'm gonna share with you pricing, shipping, how to upload your listing, how to create a listing, and eventually how to have your first product up for sale on Etsy. I'm sharing this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, if you are watching this video, I just assume that you have already created your Etsy shop. However, if you have not done that process, I will make sure I leave the Etsy link down below so you can go ahead and apply for an Etsy shop so that you can do our next steps in this video. Now, what's going to make this entire business passive is by utilizing Printify. Printify is my #1 place to create all of my print-on-demand products. And the reason for that is that #1, they have a large category of products, but also you are able to sync Etsy and Printify together so that you can actually have everything streamlined to Printify where they ship and print out your products for your customer. Now, Printify was so kind to give my audience a discount code to utilize their premium version, which allows you to save a couple dollars when you have an item purchased. Now, if you want to learn more about Printify, I make sure to leave all the details in my description box below for you to see if this is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, once you have your Etsy shop created, you want to head over to Printify and sign up with them. And then from there, you are able to go to this top right-hand corner and click on Add New Store. So once you go to Add New Store, Printify will give you several different options for you to connect a online platform to your Printify account. From here, we want to go ahead and connect our Etsy shop so we can start selling our print-on-demand products. So I will simply hit connect to Etsy. So once I come to this page here, I want to make sure that I am signed in with the proper Etsy account. In my case today, I am. And I want to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I want to grant access to Printify so that when I get an order, Printify and Etsy, they know exactly who to print the product for and where to ship the item. So once I get to this page here, I want to go ahead and click grant access. And if everything is connected well, you would see this page here. Now, once we come to this page here, we are able to start creating a different type of print-on-demand products in Printify that we can sync over to Etsy and start selling it there. So one of the things I like to do is to really get my entire layout set up for me to create multiple products from the Printify side. So say if I want to go in here and start creating mugs, I will go to catalog here. And as you can see, Printify has a lot of different print-on-demand products you can sell. In our case today, we definitely just want to focus on selling mugs. So as you see here, we have a lot of different mugs we can choose from. But in our case today, I want to go ahead and stick with the two-tone mug here with the 15 ounce. And I have all of the details regarding this mug here. And if you notice, in regards to this two-tone coffee mug from the 15 ounce, I only have one print provider here. And so in this case, I will go ahead and hit start designing. But if you want to see all the detailed information so you know how to price your product appropriately and how to communicate shipping time, all of this information is here, along with the size. We know it is only one size, the 15 ounce, and here are the color options offered. So I will go ahead and click start designing. Now, if I want to go ahead and upload my first design to this product, I will go to my device. And so I want to have my design on one end of the product as well as the other, because this particular product wraps around the entire mug. So if I want to duplicate this image, I can hit this button here and I will scroll all the way to the other side and make sure that it's set up there. So you can use programs like Canva and Kindle to create your product design, as well as utilize the space to create your mock-up images. And again, this is great because you are using one space to create all of your mock-up designs as well as your product designs. So to use this for your product design, you can go to share, go to download, set this as a PNG, and from here we can hit download, and now this will save as a PNG file so we can upload this to our print-on-demand product. I do have some options here to change the color. In my case today, I want the inside of my cup to be black, and so I will go ahead and delete the red here. I want to make sure that the accent of the cup will be black and not red. If I want to see the preview of my product, I can head over to preview here, and as you can see, the inside of the mug is black and the handle of the mug is black as well, just providing that great accent. And as you see here, we have it in the front of the mug as well as over to the back of the mug as well. And so again, this is really covering all angles of the mug, which is a great thing to do when you are selling these type of mug products. Now, if everything is good here, I want to go ahead and save the product. And before I hit publish, this is where we're going to really set up our listing to really be a template for us to sell all of our other products as well. Now, I'm not too concerned about the product name here because once I sync this over to Etsy, I'm going to do all of my title in Etsy for my keywords, as well as my description here, the top portion. Now, I do want to set up a default description here because again, this is going to allow this process to be extremely easy when I am uploading multiple products in one day. So again, I want to just remove the basic description here, and I want to add in specific things I want to communicate to my customer: how to order, shipping time, size of the product. In our case today is not a shirt, but we definitely want to talk about the size options for our mugs, care instructions, and if we do offer any return. Now, you can go to Etsy and find high quality shops like this one that's selling similar products, and you can scroll to the bottom and look at their description and get some ideas. I always encourage people to make it your own. Obviously, we don't want to copy here, but again, if this description is working well with this shop and we're selling similar products, then we definitely want to integrate some of these key elements here to bring into our listing, because we want to communicate effectively what our product is, just like how this shop is doing. Here's an example of you are selling multiple products here in regards to mug sizes. Again, they share with you how to order, as well as communicate the different size, as well as the color of the accent of the mugs right here in the description. But again, all these things we can look at and see how can we integrate the more important details in our information when we're setting this up on our Printify account. All right, so here is an example of how to do the description here. Notice how we took away the default description that we found in Printify, because we definitely want to address certain things for our customers so we can bring as much clarity as possible so they can have confidence to check out with us. And I like to provide some type of satisfaction guarantee, being that we are a brand new shop. I want there to be some type of risk-free environment for the customer to purchase. Now, I know some people might be afraid to actually offer this because I allow people to return this up to 30 days. However, in my other shops, I really don't have any people returning items because the product is just that good in regards to the quality. So again, Printify uses amazing print providers to ship out products, and so I have no concerns about having all of my orders refunded because people are taking advantage of this. Sure, you might have one or two people, but I think this is better to have on your listing as a brand new shop. All right, so when we come down to our pricing, this is going to be very easy to do, especially if you're coming from t-shirts, because we truly only have, one product listing here for our example today. If you were doing t-shirts, you would have all sizes, all color options, but because we are selling mugs, we don't have all of those things to change in regards to our pricing. So when we come to our product like this here, one of the things that they automatically do in regards to Printify is set the profit margin to be 40%, which that means you have your retail price here. Again, the profit you will get is $3.75 once somebody purchases this. And again, you have your purchase costs, your production costs, and your shipping costs. So they try to aim at the profit margin to be around 40%. However, if you follow my strategies, I teach you to run daily sales to help with conversion. So we already know that we are going to put this on a sale. I like to aim for 50% off. And so I definitely want to increase this profit margin so that when I do running my daily sale in Etsy, it can be reflective of what my true profit is going to be. So with that being said, I can change the profit margin here, or I can go ahead and set the price, the retail price here. I like to set the retail price here because I do want my dollar amounts to be ending with 99, right? So either be $16.99, $17.99, $12.99. So the price I'm going to put for my mug here is $33.98. And the reason for this is that when I run a 50% off sale, this is going to round to $16.99. All right, so here is an example with pricing in regards to us running daily sales. So I have one of my just standard template listings here just to test for today. I set this price to be $33.98. And as I go into marketing, I want to put a sale on this. So I will run sale here, and I want to set the sale to be 50% off. And again, I like to run daily sales, so it's going to be in the day of the listing. And again, I like to put in a code just so people can know. And I just put test 7, and I am going to select all listings, and I can hit confirm and create the sale. So as I go to my listing here, you can see that we are set to 50% off, and it has created our listing to be $16.99. So again, I think this is a perfect price to set for the type of mugs we are going to sell. And again, I have my shipping cost, which is going to be a little bit less, so it can be a little bit more enticing for the buyer. So once we have our pricing down for our listing, we can go over here to publish settings. What I like to do is hide in store. The reason for that is that if it's not hid in store, then it will go straight to our Etsy shop to be visible for others to see and to purchase. However, the entire listing is not complete because we didn't add in our keywords for our titles and our tags, and we didn't necessarily add in our specific description to gain more traffic in regards to SEO. In addition to that, we haven't even put in our mock-up images for that specific product. So that's why my process is to hide this in store so that when I publish it, it goes to my Etsy draft so I can finish that listing on the Etsy side. So now we can go ahead and publish in store. And again, Printify will sync this listing over to Etsy, but it's going to be in that draft section, so we can finish our listing on that side. All right, so now we are in Etsy, and we're going to head over to listing, and we are going to go to draft. As you see, we have one design up, and this synced over from Printify. And we're going to go ahead and click this so we can edit this. We see our mug mockups from Printify over to our Etsy account. We see the title that we had here as well. And we scroll down, we see the video options here. And we see this listing already, perfect for us to ship this out to somebody else. Again, it already selected that somebody else made this as the finished product. And again, we have all these specifics here in regards to category. But again, because we sent this over from Printify side, everything is already done here. And again, some of the things we can't add here is that what is the material? We can go down here and talk about the color. But again, these are the same type of things you would normally see when you are creating a t-shirt design or whatever print-on-demand product. So I like to select for my occasion back to school because it is a teacher design. And I like to put the graphic to be inspirational because most of the mugs that we're going to sell are teacher mugs and with inspirational words. So I think that fits well with what we have. Now you can set your renewal options to be automatic. This means that every time you have a product purchase, Etsy will charge us 20 cents to relist this. This is good to set if you want a organic boost in the Etsy algorithm. But again, for our example today, we can just set this to be manual as we just want our listing to be up and visible. Now, when I scroll down here, all I have to do is add in my tags and any materials that I think is important to note here. And I like to note that my mug is ceramic. And again, I have my pricing here. The reason why I have the quantity set to $9.99 is because I have my print provider fulfilling this for me. I have my SKU set here as well. And so that means if somebody purchased this from Etsy, the SKU will be synced over to Printify side so they know exactly what design as well as what product to ship out to my customer. Now, I don't have any variations because I am only selling one mug here. But if I were to add in a different size or different colors, then of course more SKUs will be added and more variations will be offered. Same thing goes with personalization. If that was offered, I would just click this on here. I can select this to be something they would do if they want this to be done as a personalized item. Now, when it comes down to shipping, I can go with the default shipping from Printify, or I can go in here and select my own shipping if I want to do that. So I like to duplicate this. and I want to keep the production days as it is. But in regards to shipping price, because we do want to be a little bit more competitive, and because we do have our listing price a little bit higher, then I can set my shipping to be a little bit lower. So again, that can fluctuate in how you do with your listing price and your shipping price. But again, with my listing price being at a discount 50% off, and it has that $16.99 listing tag, I can bring down my shipping costs just a little bit to be more enticing with my price. And if they were to purchase additional items, then obviously the cost would increase as well, because my shipping costs will increase on Printify side. Now, personally, I do not like to ship outside of the US, because again, your shipping times can be extremely delayed and your shipping costs can be increased as well. So as a personal preference for me, I like to keep my international shipping off and just ship to those who are in the US. Now I can change the profile name to this shipping, so I know exactly which one I want to choose. So I want to select mugs, and again, I can save the profile here. Here is the shipping profile that was sent over from Printify, but here is the shipping profile we have created for our mugs, and this is the one that we are going to select every time we list a product. Now, if everything is done in regards to my mockup images, my keywords, and my titles and tags, I can go ahead and hit publish, and Etsy will charge me 20 cents for this listing, and this will now be visible for someone to purchase on my Etsy shop. So as you see, we have our finalized listing here. Again, this mockup is coming from Printify, but you can use mockups from Etsy and place it to be more visually pleasing. But just for our example today, we're going to use the stock mockup here. As you see, we have the price $16.99 set because we are running the 50% off sale. And again, this is for the 24 hours. As I scroll down here, I can see the materials that we said this is made out of. And again, I have my listing description, as well as my shipping price being $16.99. Again, this is perfect for us to start creating multiple products just like this and listing up our entire product collection for our mugs that we can start selling on Etsy. So as you can see, creating an Etsy shop that is synced with Printify is very easy to do once you know the proper steps you need to take to make sure everything is dialed in the right way. Now, if you want to check out Printify on your own, I'll make sure I leave all the information, including that discount code, in my description box below for you to check this out and to see if this is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, in today's video, I didn't have time to do product research that will share with you exactly what designs you need to create and list on Etsy. However, if you want to learn that next step, then check out this next video here. And if you want to learn more about how to make passive income online, then make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.